Hello my dear Trivian family. I really hope you all are doing well and taking very good care of yourselves. Monsoon is retreating and winters are at the doorstep, and in such a scenario, whenever there is a confluence of season is happening, the infectious agents in our environment like bacteria, fungi, viruses are on their rise, and in such seasons we often tend to catch a lot of infections. Well, you would be wondering that I have given the caption of weight loss plan and why I'm talking about infections and immunity. Well, basically, I'm going to tell you today the diet plan for the month of September, which would take very good care of your immunity as well. How? Well, let's check out the diet plan in the next section, and we would come to know that what are these wonderful food ingredients, absolutely natural, absolutely seasonal, absolutely inexpensive, which we can include in our diet and definitely would be fit, fine, would lose weight without compromising our immunity at any given point. See you in the next section. Don't skip any part. Listen the whole part because you are in for many surprises. So friends, without any delay, let's start with our weight loss plan for the month of September. As I have said that along with the weight loss, the immunity would also be our focus at this point. So for this month of September, when the confluence is really taking place and the temperatures are a little bit on a higher side, like the winter season is not at its full-fledged over here, I would recommend you for your morning concoction, go either for the aloe vera juice or for the avla juice. Yes, Indian gooseberry or the Ghrita Kumari or the aloe vera. You can procure it from some of your known source, like where you know that the purity and the quality is really high. So whatever you prefer, but aloe vera juice or the avla juice you can have, you can mix it along with your water, maybe a little bit lukewarm water if you catch cold very easily. And if you want to take a little bit of honey for that extra sweetness, it would be fine, but just don't go overboard with your honey. And wow, your fantastic morning concoction is ready. Avla has lots of antioxidants which would really boost up your immunity, has a lot of vitamin C which would again prevent from any onslaught of all those viral fevers and colds and coughs. So aloe vera juice is also again good fiber, good for your digestive system, would take out all the toxins. So whichever challenge you feel is more for you, whether it is about constipation or not having proper motions or bloating or flatulence, you can go for aloe vera juice. Or you feel that you are very much prone for the colds and the coughs and the viral flu, then you can go for the avla juice. If you feel that you are facing both the challenges, then you can go for avla juice one day and the aloe vera concoction the other day. So this is your morning concoction, like empty stomach. Once you get up and have freshened up, then you can have this concoction for better immunity and for better detox, and of course for the weight loss. If you are in rush for going to the office or for your daily activities or morning goals and everything, then the smoothies are best option. So many smoothie recipes I have shared. You can go in over there, check out those recipes. All you have to do is to change the fruits with the seasonal fruits. So suppose if there is a mango smoothie which I have given, so you can change it with the apple smoothie instead of mango, because mango is not in the season. So smoothies you can go out for, or you can go out for many vegetable juices, like beet juice is fantastic for providing you a lot of stamina, for providing you a lot of energy, for increasing your hemoglobin, for increasing basically your blood, which also provides more and more nutrients. So whenever there is more and more nutrients reaching out to different parts of your body, then definitely your metabolism gets boosted and you lose your weight or the fat fast. To really have a time and a patience and someone to help you with, then I would definitely suggest you to go for the proper breakfast. At least whenever in the week you have time, go for the proper breakfast. And for the breakfast during this September season, I would highly recommend you to go for a balanced kind of a thing, like carbohydrates and proteins needs to be balanced. So our regular options of breakfast, like poha, like upma, like thali peeth, like parathas, all dosas, idlis, these are all fantastic combinations and very perfect combination of carbohydrates and proteins. Carbohydrate gives you a lot of energy and strength which you require to fight off with infections, because you don't want to use protein for your energy purposes. You want to save protein because proteins would provide you more immunity. Protein builds your army against the infectious agents, so you need right now protein. So carbs also needs to be really very much balanced during the September season. So go for idli, dosa, poha, upma. Okay, you can throw in lots of vegetables into it to increase the fiber intake and to decrease the carbs intake. So that would be perfectly fine. Like, you know, in the poha you can put in lots of vegetables. Upma you can put in lots of seasonal vegetables. Idli you can make stuffed idli along with the vegetables. Or dosa, instead of going for potato, you can go in for mixed veg sabji. You know, sambar you can put in lots of veggies again. So these are the few ideas where you can really cut out a little bit of carb and introduce more healthy carb or more fiber rich carb into your diet, into your basically morning breakfast. And this is a sit-in breakfast. So have your breakfast first, as I always say. Have something to eat first and don't drink your tea empty stomach, because you are already acidic when you are sleeping throughout the night, and then in the morning when you are having again tea empty stomach, you are actually increasing the acidity in your system, which is absolutely not so cool for your body. So first have something, make your system alkaline with the healthy food, and then go for your tea. Of course, the tea is again a fantastic medium of giving immunity. You know, try not to make too strong tea, try not to put in lots of sugar into it. Have masala chai, because again all the spices gives you a lot of immunity. How they give immunity I have already discussed in one of my previous videos, so you can check out my description box. Have a very proper masala chai if you are into a chai person, or you can go in for a milk, or fruit juices is again not a preferable thing. So having a tea or a milk would be preferred beverage along with your breakfast. So that is for our breakfast. And after the breakfast, we are going to have a seasonal fruit between your breakfast and between your lunch, like, you know, exactly at the center point. Like, you know, if you have 4 hours gap between your breakfast and lunch, then after 2 hours try to have one seasonal fruit. Now in this season, apples and pomegranate and guava are really in season now. I would like to have you these fruits twice in a day, once between your breakfast and lunch, once between your lunch and late evening snack or evening tea. Okay, you can also add papaya into it. So papaya is for great detox. If you are into intermittent fasting, then I would or you are doing any weekly fast, then I would suggest you to have or open your fast with the papaya, because it has lots of digestive enzymes. It really helps you to clean your colon, and it throws all the toxins from your body, and it has a lot of vitamin A, vitamin beta carotene, vitamin B complex basically, which would provide you a lot of energy. So for detox or for any fast, for opening any fast, you know, including papaya at least once or twice in a week is fantastic. Other seasonal fruits like apple has lots of vitamin C, has lots of iron as well. It gives you a lot of stamina. It increases your blood. It keeps your skin healthy and glowing. It helps in hair growth. So include apple, because it is definitely in a season, and there is a very short window of apple being in season to enjoy the fruit. And guava, well, I need not to tell you that how much vitamin C it has. It has more vitamin C even than the orange. Yes, we all think that orange has so much of vitamin C. The fact is that guava has loads of vitamin C, more than the orange. And this vitamin C really helps to keep your teeth, your gums very healthy. It gives you a lot of immunity, because compromised immunity would mean that we would fall sick frequently and weight loss would also go in vain. So yes, guava maybe twice or thrice. And again, a pomegranate, it has lots of fiber. It also helps in increasing our blood. It also helps in throwing out toxins from our body. So include more pomegranate, include guava, include apple, and include papaya. Yes, so there are basically 4 fruits. So you are in for treat right now, and you can mix and match. You can make a fruit bowl out of it. Of course, not a fruit juice, like I've said. These are the 2 snacks which you are going to have: mid-morning snack and early evening snack, which would be your fruit. Now we are coming to the lunch. In lunch, again, there would be, you know, a salad by which you are going to start your lunch. As I always say, add a little bit of wheat and sprouts to throw in, or legumes like rajma or kabuli chana, you know, to throw in to increase the volume of your salad and a variety and a good protein punch to your salad. Like adding salads would also increase lots of vitamin B complex, vitamin C, loads of antioxidants. Similarly, it would help you to increase the levels of your vitamin B12. And all these fibers are really soluble fibers, which again helps you in your constipation issues, or in your, you know, throwing out of toxins from your body, losing the belly fat. Try to have a proper bowl full of salad and start your meals with the salad. So the salad is going to be constant in your lunch as well as in your dinner. You can go a little bit slow on salad in the dinner, and after the salad, of course, you are going to have your main meal. So what would be your main meal? Your main meal again would be having a chapati, but I would suggest you to at least have some millet roti at least twice in a week. Yes, either it could be a bajra, it could be jowar, it could be makka, like whatever is there available in your own region is going to be included in your meal for again having good boost of fibers and good boost of your immunity, because any seasonal produce would protect you from all the seasonal infections which are going to be prevalent in that particular season. So millets at least twice in a week, and of course chapatis. So go slow on chapatis, like 2 chapatis basically in form of fulka would be great. And anyways, after having a salad, I think you would be sufficed with 2 chapatis. Go for beans in your vegetables, because beans are in season and they have a lot of fiber. Along with that, they are 0 calorie vegetables. See in my 0 calorie vegetables ka video, then you know that how they really help in kicking off all that weight, fat, particularly belly fat. Along with the sabji and the chapati, you are going to have a dal. Of course, the dal could be any dal of your own choice, but include dal because it's a great source of protein and we need protein for our weight loss as well as for immunity. So have dal, have dahi. Again, if you are including dahi or buttermilk chaat, then it has to be a very fresh one. It need not to be a sour one, because sour one really gives you a cough and cold. Fresh one is not going to give you. So have a taza jama hua dahi or buttermilk in your diet, and that would conclude your lunch. Yes. After the lunch, as I have already said, early evening, you are going to have one seasonal food. I have given you the options, and after having seasonal food, maybe after half an hour or 45 minutes, you can have your evening tea. If you still feel a little bit hungry, like along with the tea you want to have something, then you can have, a chana, Futana basically, which is high in calcium. You are going to need calcium if you have injury, any old injury, or your bones basically ache whenever the season changes. So calcium really is going to help you a lot. Along with calcium, it has some proteins in it. It has a bunch of protein in it. So Futana is a great addition to have. If not Futana, you can also go for nuts, dry fruits. Yeah, not more than a handful of dry fruits, but yes, you can go for dry fruits because they have healthy fats, they have healthy protein, and this healthy fats and proteins are going to keep you fresh during the evening hours and would also help you to stave off any kind of, I would say, craving, if you get unhealthy craving for eating something unhealthy like chips or maybe some Indian snack, roadside snack. These cravings would be taken care of by some healthy snack you would take either with your chai or maybe a little bit in the late evening. If you feel very hungry and you get very late for reaching your home, so you can have even any breakfast snack, you can repeat it over here, or you can also carry extra chapati or a bhakri, millet roti, which it is, in your tiffin, and can have it in the late evening hours if you feel very hungry. It would also help you to keep your dinner very light. And as I have said, dinner you have a little bit of salad at least if you don't want to go full-fledged salad, and have a very light dinner, something like a dalia, where you are mixing basically a wheat dalia along with any pulse like arhar or tur ki dal or moong ki dal. So this combination would help along with whatever veggies you can put into it. Of course, chalk laga hua dalia, or either you can go for high protein khichdi. What is high protein khichdi? High protein khichdi is nothing but you are going to take more of the pulse or the dal and less of the rice. Yes, chawal. So this is the high protein khichdi, and all the options like dalia or the dal khichdi are fatafat options. Of course, you can throw in any veggies to make it more interesting, to give it more variety. You have also a variety of salads to accompany you, and this would be a fantastic light fatafat se bana hua khana or dinner, which would help you in staving off weight, because after dinner we don't do much of the activity, we sit a bit relaxed, and that is really a very big reason for putting on weight. So you can finish off your day, like I always say, with haldi wala doodh or turmeric milk. Turmeric latte, it gives you good sleep, it boosts serotonin and endorphins, which give you a feel good feeling, and of course it helps you to keep your dinner light. So try to sleep early, because all your immunity and all your detox work by your liver is being done during the night hours. So don't spend much time on reading or watching OTT or any other screen stuff, and try to sleep as early as possible. So this is the meal plan for the September month. Let me know how do you find this meal plan. Follow it. It's a challenge. I would challenge you that if you are going to follow it to the T, 7 to 8 kgs of weight is lost very easily. All you have to throw in is a little bit of activity along with it. You can do any home workout, or you can go for a walk or a run. Now that rains are really over, I would see you in the next video. If you have still not subscribed to the channel, you should be subscribing, because I give you lots of such trivia which would really help you to make your life beautiful, healthy and fit. This is what this channel is all about, to raise the collective food conscious. Like, share and comment on the video. I will be waiting for it. Please don't forget it. And like I always say, keep smiling, keep dreaming, because believe me, you are absolutely worth it. Bye bye. See you in the next video.